there. I'm Jessie. I'm the director of the center.
Hi, I'm Kathy Rempel.
Take a seat. Okay, so you have the son starting.
Yeah. Well, hopefully starting. I'm very concerned about him starting. He's 2 years old.
Okay.
He has never been really away from me. I'm super concerned. He's super shy. He doesn't play well with other kids.
Okay.
I really don't even want to go back to work because I'm super worried about him.
Yeah, it's tough going back to work. Well, I can tell you that we will make him feel as comfortable as possible. Sorry, what was his name?
His name is Tyson.
Tyson, okay. We'll make him feel as comfortable as possible. I can do my best to get him engaged in play. Can you tell me a little bit about him, and that way I can try to find some games or activities or toys that he would be interested in to try to get him to be engaged in the play?
Well, he really doesn't play with other kids. He likes things like puzzles and Duplo, and he likes to play with cars, but he kind of plays by himself.
Well, it is typical for kids around that age to kind of play by themselves or parallel play beside another child. But as they get older, they should start interacting a little bit more. We do have cars and racetracks. We have a play mat with roads on it. I've done activities in the past where we've made cars out of recyclable materials and raced them. We have tons of puzzles. And puzzles, yes, it's a good solo activity, but I would be willing to work with him on them in order for him to feel comfortable. And then once he feels more comfortable, he might start trying to invite children to maybe help him with that. Duplo, solo activity, or you can do it with another child. So he can always start on his own. Another kid might try to join him, and he can say no, but eventually maybe he'll feel more comfortable. For the time being, though, I will make sure to keep a close eye on him and play with him myself until he's more adjusted. As far as going back to work, I know that's tough. I myself just got off my maternity leave not even a year ago, so it's an adjustment, but leaving him at a daycare does help him build social skills, and he can develop cognitive skills. We do lots of learning activities, so we do numbers and letters. We do this thing called Second Step. It teaches kids kind of about behavioral management. So how to work well with others, how to cooperate. So I know it's a tough situation for you. However, it's my job to make both of you feel as comfortable as possible.
Okay.
So, as far as shy, we've had a kid in the past who was also very shy and quiet and did cry anytime his mom would drop him off.
And that's what I'm worried about.
And I completely understand your concern there. When I've dealt with that situation before, what we did is it's best if you just kind of leave as quickly as possible. I know it's hard to do that because you want to stay and make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
However, if you stay, he's just going to think that maybe you'll stay longer and he'll get attached, and it's easiest if you just drop him off, say your goodbye, walk out the door. We do have a window right by our entry. I can show you after. I'll give you a tour. And what we did was we had the young child stand there and wave as the child or as the parent was leaving. We also have windows that look out to the parking lot, so you can watch you drive away and kind of say your last goodbye that way. So that's worked in the past, and now that child is completely independent and he's able to just say goodbye and go and play, and he's made friends. So I could try that. If that's not working, there's other techniques I can come up with. If you have any suggestions, I'm open to that as well. I mean, you know your child best.
Yeah. Like, I was wondering if I could put my picture in his lunch kit.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've also had another child who went on vacation with their parent in the summer for 2 weeks, came back and was just completely upset anytime he was there and wanted to call all the time. We can do phone calls. We try not to do it all the time because then they get used to it. But what we did with that child was I got him to make a bracelet for himself and then make a bracelet for his mother. And then anytime he looked at his bracelet, it was kind of like remembering his mom. And we did print out a picture of her as well. And he kept that just in his pocket.
Okay.
So that's a strategy we could definitely try to use.
Okay.
We want him to feel comfortable and be able to enjoy himself while he's here. So we'll start by getting him interested in activities that are or things that he likes, like the cars and the Duplo, and eventually he should be able to manage it on his own. As far as hard to engage in play, you had mentioned that.
With other kids.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same with lots of other kids who start, especially those who don't have siblings. Does Tyson have a sibling?
No, he's an only child.
Okay, so what I like to do with the new group of kids is we do kind of get to know you activities. So whether it's a game or we've done where you pick a color of a Smartie and then that color is, you have to describe your favorite toy or something like that. Yes, he might be shy, but if we can just get him even to sit in a group and listen to everyone else and get to know them, and then maybe he'll find out, he has the same interests as one of the other kids. Maybe the other kid really likes playing with cars, and he hears that. Okay, maybe he can try to get to know that child.
Okay.
So I know that you're feeling...
I feel kind of guilty going back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something that everyone goes through. Your child will not feel like you're abandoning them as much as you think that's the situation. What I can do is to make you feel more comfortable. Would you like to... They're abandoning you. That's a tough one. You could talk to them. I could try talking to them. You know what? Anytime a parent goes to pick up a kid, the kid's still so excited to see them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you spend time with them on the weekends. You'll have your evenings. I'm not replacing you. I'm just there to care for your child during the day.
Yeah.
And they will build their social skills and get to know other kids, which is ideal.
Okay. Well, you've given me lots of food for thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling...
We could, try it out this way for a week. If that's not working, we can change our strategy. I'm always open to suggestions. If you'd like to call during the day anytime, feel free to do that, to check in on
Just
him.
to check in, yeah.
Especially in the beginning.
Yeah.
But please don't feel like you're abandoning your child. Everyone has to go back to work. You have to.
In this day and age.
You have to make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, if there's any other questions or anything else I can do for you,
Okay. Well, thank you
please
very
feel
much.
free to contact me anytime. I'll leave you my email here. and my phone number. I'll also give you a package which includes our rules and activities we've done in the past, a newsletter, a timetable of how the day goes. So morning starts with there's a snack, then we do free play, then there's outside or gym time, so a chance for them to run around. And we do an activity, so like whether it's a craft or a group activity, a game, then there's lunchtime, and then the afternoon is pretty much similar to the morning with the outside and the activity.
Will you let me know every day how he's done?
Yeah, I can every day write you in a journal a kind of what we've done throughout the day. We also have a board, bulletin board over here, which we display artwork they've done, and like a sticker board for how well they've done for the day.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you. I
course.
feel a little better.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
But I think it's something I have to do.
it is, and everyone struggles with it. So if there's anything I can do, please feel free to contact me.
I've got it here.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice to meet
Thank you. Nice to meet
Okay.
you. Bye bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Do you think it's okay?
The only thing is, it has to be 7 to 10 minutes long.
How long was it?
Oh, I think it was long enough.